Hey guys, how's it going? I'm going to draw something with you today that I think you're going to be really excited about because we have all been reading the one and only Ivan. And we've been having such a wonderful time with that I thought it would be fun if we drew a picture of the main character, Ivan, the gorilla. How fun would that be? So we're gonna try to do a little draw along today. And to do that, I need you to get out a piece of paper. And if you have any crayons or markers or color pencils, whatever you would like to use, we can get that out and we're gonna draw together. So here we go. I'm gonna start by drawing the top of Ivan's face. We're gonna do his head really big right here. We're gonna do a close-up of his face. And to do that, I wanna imagine this whole head is here so that when I do his face, I can come in a little. So I'm gonna start with two little bumps like this, watch. Bump, bump. It's almost like if you've ever drawn one of those little flying birds in the distance. So I started with two little bumps, and then I want to bring both of those around a little bit, like that. And then I'm going to connect it with a U shape. So I'll start under here, and I'm going to curve around and curve back up so it's like a U. This is going to be our gorilla's face right there in the middle of our paper, okay? Now, we want Ivan to have sweet, kind eyes. So I'm going to give him two little eyes. You could do that in a couple ways. You could do our fun little cartoony eyes. Sorry about that. You could do our fun little cartoony eyes. Or if you want to make them a little more realistic, you could do the little football-shaped eyes that we've practiced before as well. So you could draw two little football-y eyes like that. You could even make Ivan winking. Bing! If you want to. But on the face, right here and here, I'm going to draw my two eyes. So I'm going to do the football-shaped ones, like this and like this. And you can pick which way he's going to be looking. Maybe I'll have him looking up, because I think that makes him look kind of thoughtful and sweet, like that. Now, Ivan's got a gorilla's nose, which is like a little bumpy nostril. So I did like bump, 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 like that. And I can give him a little smile on his face. Now, we need Ivan's two ears on the side. So I'm going to put a curvy little ear over here and then a little flap in the middle. And a curvy little ear on the side and a little flap in the middle. And then we're going to give him his fur. Now, under the ears, I can come down with some little furry lines like that. And little furry lines like that. And above, I love how Ivan's got the little sloopy on top of his head, almost like a mohawk. So I'm going to come up and do that here too. So I'll come up, and then I can start making little spikies that go up like that to give him the top of his head. That's pretty cool looking. Now, Ivan needs his little chin, so I'm going to bring it around, and I can put his big gorilla shoulders. I want him to come up a little so he looks kind of big and tough, so I'll kind of put a little shoulder here and a shoulder here, and I've got my Ivan. Now, when you color this in, what we could do is I'm using a black crayon, and I can do a really nice thing with it. If I want to make fur, watch this. I'm going to use the tip of my crayon and press hard to put some little furry lines around like this. So I got some like little dark fur lines, and I can kind of put them up and up and up and up and up like that. But where it comes in cool is when I start to color, I want to color on top of that as soft as I can. And if you look, the dark lines that I drew first can still be seen, and the soft coloring around it can fill in his fur so that he looks like he's got different values, different darknesses of fur in there. And I think it looks really nice. So I'm going to kind of go in like that to get around his fur, like so. Okay, so I got all the fur around his head. I could even put some more little dark ones just to separate where the softer part of his face is going to go. I could do the same soft coloring for the ears, like that. And when I'm coloring his face, I want to even be softer, so I might turn my crayon on its side and fill in some of that. Now I want to try not to get the eyes. Let's see how I can use a sideways crayon to color even softer. So now I have all these different colors, these different shades of darkness with just one crayon, and that looks so cool. When I'm doing his body, I could do the same thing. I could put some fur. You know how gorillas have like the part of their chest that doesn't have fur? I could draw like a little line down there. I could fill this all in like so. And I could kind of put some of my little fur lines in just to really make him look like a furry gorilla. All right. Now if I want him to be sweet and kind looking, I could put a little color around his eyes. I've got this light brown, but you could use whatever color eyes you want to give Ivan. I'm not sure what color his eyes are. They're probably brown, but I'm not really sure. But I'm going to just put a little donut around the eyeball. I'm doing the iris around the pupil, a little donut around the black circle, like that. And that'll make him look like he has a little bit kinder eyes. See what I mean? And then you can do whatever you want in the background. Maybe you want some jungly grass that's painted on his wall or something like that. That could be kind of cool. You could color it in. You could do however you want to do it. But if you are drawing along with me, I bet you have a really cool Ivan drawing ready to go. And while you're reading your book, Ivan can spend some time with you. All right, guys, I hope you had fun. If you finish early with your coloring and you've got a little more art time, if you want to, you could try on the back to draw maybe Ivan's friend Ruby, or you could draw Ivan playing at the mall or in his domain. You can kind of pick how you want to do it. All right, okay, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.